you're most definitely welcome. And if you've been a subscriber, thank you so much for showing your girls so much love. I appreciate you guys dearly. And please, if this is your first time, do not forget to hit the subscribe button below and give this video a thumbs up. Do share this video with your friends and loved ones. Basically, my channel is all about lifestyle, business, and then relationship. But today, basically, I just want to talk about something it's more of like me ranting. So nothing too serious specifically, but then just like a general discussion. So I'd like you guys to like leave your suggestions in the comment section below, and if there's anything you want me to come back on this channel to talk about, please feel free to drop it in the comment section. I'm trying so hard to come up with better videos because I know my previous videos haven't been of the best quality, so I'm trying so much to improve by getting a better phone and also a better lighting. So I believe this video is way better than my previous videos. So yeah, let's get right into the video. Hey guys, so today I'll be talking about what is love, what's lost. Are you in love or you are in lust? Like, it's a technical question that you really need to ask. Should I say technical or logical question? You really need to sit down and ask yourself if you are in lust or you are in love. Like, and what do you understand love to mean? What do you understand lust to mean? So for my own understanding, I believe when you say you're in love with somebody, it means you going the extra mile for that person. You willing to put in the extra work, effort to keep that person, to should I say love the person, to stay committed to that person. That's what it means when you say you love somebody. Mind you, I'm referring to you being in a relationship right now, because some people are in lust and they still feel like they're in a relationship. They would even tell you they're in a committed relationship, of which in a real sense they're actually in lust. Like, the whole thing they are in is just lust and it's not love. When you love someone, and a real relationship, I mean, there are extra efforts that you can put, just to reciprocate it, that you guys will reciprocate to one another. And when you love somebody, there are a few things to consider, that you should look out for you to be very sure if that person actually loves you, or if you yourself you love that person. That's vice versa. So the first thing you want to look out for is communication. The second thing you want to look out for is respect. The third thing you want to look out for is boundaries. The fourth thing you want to look out for is trust. And then number 5 thing is support. Now, all of these 5 things actually work hand in hand together. Excuse me. That would actually, these are things that really shows that this person loves you, or your relationship that you are in, you guys are actually in love and you are not in lust. When you have these 5 should I say components now in your relationship, when it's visible in your relationship, because love takes sacrifice, commitment. I mean, my last video I referred to things that you should consider before going into a relationship. So when you are not eventually in that relationship, you need to be very sure, you need to be very clear on the long run. Are you in love or you guys are in a lust? Communication, when you have good communication is actually one of the most important aspects of having a good relationship. Good communication, because it's important that you are able to communicate with your partner. You guys can actually talk about things, important things, being honest, even when the conversation is actually uncomfortable. If there are conversations that are actually very uncomfortable, you really need to be very, very honest with one another. Communication is actually very, very strong. Like I said in my previous video, communication is actually the bloodline of every good relationship. It's important that you communicate how you feel, know what your partner wants, know what your partner expects. Let your partner also know what you want and what you expect from him or her. So it's really very important. So when you have a good communication in your relationship, then it simply means you guys are actually in love. When you can actually communicate very well and you guys are on the same page. Number 2 thing which I mentioned, respect. When your partner respects you, Come on. If your partner respects you, then that means you guys are actually try to persuade or change their mind about things that are important to them. When they have important decisions to make, try to always respect their opinions, basically. So when your partner respects your opinion, when you respect your partner's opinion, it means the both of you are actually in love with each other. Number 3 thing is boundaries. We all have our personal boundaries and what makes us feel good, comfortable, safe, and the likes in a healthy relationship. So if you feel 100% comfortable communicating those boundaries with your partner, and you know that they will be respected. I mean, if you only want to for instance, maybe if you really want to hang out maybe 3 times a week, which is maybe that's fine for you, you should be able to let your partner know, and your partner should actually respect your boundary that okay, this is what she wants. I can't force her. Maybe your partner is someone that actually likes to hang out more than 3 times a week, so just have your boundaries, and you guys should be able to communicate your boundaries. And once your partner respects your boundaries, it means both of you love each other automatically. Number 4 thing is trust. After communication, and this trust thing is very, very important. If you cannot trust your partner will be able to trust you regardless of what you've actually been through in your previous relationship. You're in a new relationship now, so you have to learn to trust one another. So, and building trust actually takes a while, takes time, but then you must be willing to learn how to trust each other. If you're able to trust one another and that trust is actually built in your relationship, then it means you guys are actually in love. Support, which is the number 5 thing. Wait, why would you want to be with somebody that doesn't support you? Or why even in a relationship, why would you be saying you love somebody and you can't support the person? Or why is somebody telling you he loves you or he or she loves you and the person cannot support you? No, please check it. We actually have our different ambitions, we have our different purposes, our careers, and all of that. So whatever you find yourself doing, whatever you find your partner doing, you must be available. You must always be there, to support one another. Whether it's basically, your partner wants to use how am I going to put it? Okay, one of the best things basically is just making sure that you have a supportive partner. Let your partner be that kind of person that supports your dreams. Maybe you're an ambitious lady now, and if you're ambitious, automatically you should be with a guy that is equally as ambitious as you are. Don't go and be with somebody that on the long run your success will now be a threat to him or her. It's not cool. That way it means the person doesn't even love, because when a guy, or vice versa actually, for a lady, for a guy, if you're a guy and you're with a lady, she must actually support your dreams, your goals, your purpose, your career, and all that is. So you guys should just support one another. If it's already going the other way around, maybe there is already insecurity issues, or the person already being selfish, and forget it, that person doesn't love you, and it's best you just part ways. Because when you say you love somebody and you genuinely love the person, then you should be able to support them in whatever career choice or whatever their dreams are. You must be able to support their dreams, basically. So when all of these 5 things that I mentioned is missing, if you don't have it in your relationship, or if your partner is actually not showing all of these things, showing or reflecting these things in your relationship, just know that the person doesn't love you. If there is no good communication, if it's somebody that, if he or she is someone that you can't communicate with, probably, if he or she is someone that doesn't respect you, if he or she is someone that doesn't respect your boundaries, if he or she is somebody that cannot trust your adults, or you can't even trust, or if he or she is someone that doesn't support your career and everything, then that person doesn't love you. Lust, on the other hand, just simply means the person is with you just because of sexual desire, his sexual appetite, or a sexual appetite. It's just a desire of sexual gratification. That's what lust is all about. So sorry, there was a minor issue with the path of life. You all know now, my fellow Nigerians, we know how we deal with light issues here in this part of the world. So basically, there was an issue with the power supply, and I had to, quickly do some adjustment. So basically, I was saying, amidst all of the five, should I say, characteristics that makes you know that your partner or the person you're in a relationship with loves you. If all of these five things, if all of these five characteristics are missing, because these are things that are actually very obvious in your relationships or with the person you're in a relationship with, that makes you really know that this other person loves you. So if any of these five characteristics are missing, it automatically means the person you are with is not in love with you, the person you are with is in lust with you, or you yourself, you are in lust with the person. So because lust basically means satisfying your own sexual desire, like being carried away by a person's appearance or physical attraction just because you want to have sexual should I say sexual gratification. Yeah, that's what I said earlier. So all in the name of sexual gratification. That is where lust actually comes to be. So like, it's just a craving for sexual satisfaction. So if the person you are with is not someone you can actually communicate with, is not somebody that supports you, is not someone that respects you, is not someone that like has respect for your boundaries, and it's not someone that trusts you or you can even trust, like if any of these five things are missing, my sister, my brother, you guys are in a lust as far as I am concerned. Like, you guys are not in love, because for someone you love, all of these five characteristics will be there for one another. Like in your relationship, it shouldn't be missing at all. So but if the person you're with is just all about, anytime he sees you, he just wants to get down, get in between your legs, get in your pants, or the lady is with you, she's just after you because of, yeah, he's good in bed, he's this, is that. My brother, my sister, let's be very factual. The person is just with you because he or she wants to satisfy his sexual desire. I'm not going to like make it seem like, okay, it's just about ladies alone. Yeah, I know a lot of ladies are more victims when it comes to being in lust. Like, a lot of ladies are victims because they feel like they are in a relationship with a good guy or is good to them, but they don't really know that the main reason in quotes that guy is with them is just because he's satisfying his sexual needs with the lady in question. But these days, some ladies are actually on this table too. So yes, that's why I'm actually saying, okay, for a lady, for a guy, but most of the time ladies are more victims when it comes to being in lust and not in love. So please, my dears, especially the ladies, because we know ourselves, we know we are more emotional, and when it comes to this love relationship thing, now we the heat pass. Let's be very, very like sincere with ourselves. Now we the touch pass, like it just to enter our bone marrow, because ladies are very, like, we are extremely emotional. Women generally are emotional, unlike guys. So be very careful who you are going out to, who you are with in that relationship. Be sure you guys are both on the same page. Be sure that you guys are really in love. If these five things that I mentioned, communication, trust, boundaries, respect, support, is missing, like if you are not getting these five things from your partner, be you a guy, be a lady, I'm afraid maybe the person is just with you because he or she wants to satisfy his or her sexual desire. Ladies especially, like I'm emphasizing ladies, please, 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 don't be with a guy that doesn't communicate well with you, that finds it difficult to communicate with you. Yes, communication is not something that happens just like that. It's something you have to be, because not everybody knows how to communicate. Not everybody knows how to communicate. Most guys actually have issues with communicating, but then for someone that really loves you will be willing to learn how to communicate. And I'm not talking about just phone calls alone. I mean, when you want to have those heart-to-heart talk, like those heart-to-heart conversations, how does he respond to them? If you're with somebody that doesn't trust you, or you cannot trust, if you're with somebody that doesn't respect your boundaries, if you're with somebody that doesn't support your career, your dreams, that is always throwing tantrums at whatever you are doing, or he sees you as over ambitious and he's in a way it's already turning into jealousy or envy, please run. So you really need to check yourself. That relationship you are in right now, are you guys in love or you guys are in a lust? Like, L-U-S-T. I don't mean L-O-S-T, like lust. Lust. You know, the Bible even preaches about we should flee from anything that has to do with the lust of the flesh, because it's our flesh. The kind of things to make you do, you'd have done if before your head now reset that, oh God, what was I really doing? But then, most, like I said, I am directing this video like mostly to ladies. You really need to check your guy out, or check that relationship out. Are you with that person just because the person is good in bed? Let's really be open to one another. Are you with the person because the person is satisfying your sexual desire? Is he with you because he's satisfying the sexual desire? Is that why the both of you are? Is it that whenever you guys talk, whenever you guys see each other, it's just all about the sex and you're already clouded? And a lot of people feel that it's just once there is good sex, then they're in love. No, like my auntie, my brother, no. In short, my ladies, most important, most especially, it's not love. It's not love. Sex is not the basis of a good relationship. Trust me. Those 5 things, 5 characteristics I just listed earlier, are the major thing that really makes you know. So you really need to check it. I know I said I don't want this video to take longer, so, and I think I'm already like exceeding the time. So if there's anything you actually really want me to film about, you can drop it below in the comment section. If this is your first time after viewing this video, please give this video a thumbs up and click the subscribe button below. Please subscribe to my channel. Please subscribe to my channel. And if you're already a subscriber, thank you. I love you all. If you have anything like in mind you want me to talk about, please do not hesitate to leave it below in the comment section. I want to hear your own part. Like, let's talk one-on-one. Like I said, this video is more like we are ranting, because a lot of people are in deceitful, they are not in a healthy relationship, and they feel, yes, they are acting all happy, but in their minds they know that they are actually not in love with this person, or the person they are with is not even in love with them. The person is just all about sexual gratification, which is very wrong. Wrong. So check it out. I'll see you next time. I remain your girl, Elizabeth. Love you.